Hello, hope I'm doing well, and this is the long overdue Rondo at Rainbow's End event kind of summary. Going to be very rapid fire this one. I've been working on trying to get the streaming stuff set up and get that working properly. Kinda have a workaround, but I had to reset my mic, so if stuff sounds different, that's because OBS and my mic software did not save my backups properly. So that's nice. Hopefully it sounds okay. But let's get into it. Get some Iron Blood girls, and be aware there's a new Iron Blood event coming out after this. So Rondo River's End will run for about a week. There will be free gacha pulls, so you can hopefully get whoever you want through there. And then we have a new event following that. So be aware, it should be an Iron Blood event. That's what they announced on the CN side of things. So I don't know if there'll be a slight overlap. There should be a slight overlap of them announcing characters and this event being towards the end. So maybe save your polls if you're going to do cubes until the end just to see who's coming out. And if you like them, you want to pull for them instead. Save your cubes. These will be added to the War Archives within the next few months to a year. But got some new girls. Well, not new girls. They were here 2 years ago. Skins. Show off the skins. We get to them. Emden, Lützow, Seydlitz, U47, Elbing, Sheffield, Thüringen, and Yorck. I'll show off the ones from this event. As for farming, just D3. That's all you need to do. You can get to there. Or C3, B3, it'd be. I think. Yeah. A, B, C. So, B3 or D3, whichever one you can do most comfortably. The girls, Emden, pretty good. She does not have an anti-aircraft gun, so be aware of that. And she equipped DD guns, and then DD guns or CL main guns and torpedoes, so no AA gun, but she has an AA stat, which isn't too bad. Other things to know about her, when she is fully limit broken, she has simultaneous torpedo charge reload. I thought this is a Shimato new thing. Emden evidently had it. And Emden's skills, you can run her one or two ways, either with a CL gun the main slot, either with a CL gun the secondary slot, or a DD gun. The CL gun, in my opinion, is a bit better for offensive purposes, and the DD is better for survival purposes. So CL gun, better efficiencies, and a barrage that inflicts slow. DD gun gets a shield, and if the shield breaks, she gets healed based off barrage. And she can reload her solo or with other arm blood chips. If she's solo, she ignores the out of ammo debuff. So if you're doing a low cost fleet for, say, I don't know, Chapter 8, you're trying to get Maya, and you're going to run a 1-1. You want to run something a little decent, not just, Cassin or Downs or something like that. You run Emden and just worry about running out of ammo. So that's cool. Or if there are other Iron Blood ships in your fleet, after 5 seconds, lowers their HP by 11 points and increases their firepower by 10%. So that's nice for a bunch of other gun-based ships that are Iron Blood. So Emden, pretty decent. Got a nice skin. Nice. This is LTD. The 2-in-1. A buck ass naked succubus in the background. Yeah, Emden, pretty decent. Next up is Lützow. She's a battle cruiser, so she is good for hard mode stages that have that requirement. Some do, some just can be anything, some can be battleships, but on the rare cases there are battle cruisers, it's nice to have a good one. She's pretty decent. She can either run anti-aircraft guns or DD main guns in her third slot. It's up to you. If there's no planes you have to worry about, or you have good enough anti-aircraft coverage, and there's suicide boats running at you, or ramming ships running at you, or stuff that's getting close, you can shoot it with your secondaries. It would be an option. It's like Chapter 11 something in there, where it has just a Congo line, so pick up with that. Nothing else special about her limit breaks. And main gun damage, plus 10%, which is nice. And as a frontal barrage, once she fires her main guns, 7% chance. Decent enough. That's the good threshold. Obviously, like guaranteed, but that's good enough. And the rest of her kit is kind of based off her killing enemies, so she kind of wants to be in a mob fleet setting or a boss fleet setting against a boss that has a lot of spawns. That way, she can buff her stats up. Get these stacks. So every time she sinks an enemy, gets extra firepower and accuracy. Stack up 3 times. And by the final sack, so once you get to 3, she gets 15% extra reload, which is cool. And she has anti-battleship battlecruiser damage, so she's good against them. Also, when an enemy sinks within 5 seconds taking damage from Lützow herself, it doesn't matter if she sank them or not. It just, they sank. That counts as a kill for Lützow. In terms of like her skill, the hunt is on. That's really cool. And also, if she has an AP or semi-armor piercing main gun equipped, when she hits an enemy, debuffs her accuracy and firepower, and there's a 10% chance to inflict 3,000 damage, which is a good chunk of change for weaker enemies. Yeah, Lützow, pretty good, and she fulfills that requirement for a battlecruiser. So, yeah, I'd say worthwhile if you need one. If you don't want to go with Scharnhorst Nice now, or you need the tech points. And the vampire skin, and she killed women. They're just gone. This poor teddy bear witnessed it all. He's traumatized. Look at him. There's no soul in those eyes left. He's scared. She looks very, very soft and squishy. And our last gold is Seydlitz. She is the gacha ship and map drop ship and event drop ship. And she's probably the best one. She was really, really good in PvP for a while. Probably still good. But the meta's shifted a bit. And I haven't kept up. But she can run the anti-aircraft guns or the DD main guns in her third slot, like Lützow. And if there are 2 more Iron Blood ships in your fleet, increases her firepower and reload by 18%. It doesn't say excluding herself, so probably just need 1 more. And when the battle starts, the higher HP she has, the shorter reload time of her first main gun salvo, up to 80%. And then during battle, she takes extra damage by absorbing damage from your other Iron Blood main fleet ships and sucking it onto herself. And then once per battle, if she takes damage that would sink her, she does not sink. Instead, she evades all attacks and she recovers 20% of her magic XP. And after this effect activates, decreases damage taken by 5% until the battle ends. And after this effect activates, the tanking part of the first skill is no longer active. And then higher HP she has remaining, more damage she deals. And once she gets lower in HP, she takes less damage. And this damage reduction does not affect the damage taking from other people. And when she fires main guns, guaranteed frontal barrage, special barrage, sorry. When the battle starts, if she's not your flagship, and your flagship has a Marvels of History, so that is Lützow or Thüringen, the higher HP percent your flagship has remaining, the shorter reload time of her first main gun salvo. So she basically will slap on this part of her first skill onto your flagship if it has Marvels of History, and right now it's Lützow and Thüringen. So really good, definitely worth picking up. More so than Lützow, but she is free and you can farm her, so definitely recommend picking her up. She's got a cool skin, vampire hunter. Got a crow, sword. Yeah, Seydlitz, definitely recommend picking her up. Elbing, probably my favorite design out of these bunch, but she's an elite, and that unfortunately sends her to collection jail and just hanging out. So overall, not fantastic. And she takes less damage because she's a dodgy. And she has a skill where every 5 times she fires her main guns, she buffs her firepower and accuracy, and consecutive 3 times. But she can get full stacks if 1 plane is shot down. So, I mean, that's easy to get, but it's not too much to work with here in terms of stats. A little bit less than Emden, but in terms of AA, not the greatest. And she takes less damage from torpedoes, and when she fires her torpedoes, she has a special barrage that changes its ammo type depending on how many enemies are close, or if enemies are close or not, sorry. So if there are enemies close to her, it does HE ammo. If there aren't, it uses AP ammo. The Elbing is more of a collection ship. Get her if you like her skins. Very cute. Nice thigh action going on there. Grip tights. Next up is Yorck. And she also suffers the same fate of being elite. She's also an Iron Blood heavy cruiser, which there's a ton of. So definitely more of a collection and tech point ship than anything else. She does more, she can hit DDs better. And she has extra firepower and accuracy. and she takes less damage from torpedoes and spawns a shield that is blocking torpedoes. So nothing too special about her, but got a nice skin. And she had that decent not LTD. It should have been LTD, but it was a dynamic from the Muse event. And lastly is our point accumulation ship, Thüringen. She's a battleship, and not anything too special other than she makes enemies less evasive and make them take more damage from Ironblood ships. So in a faction fleet, that's nice. Otherwise, evasion debuff's nice, but you can just use someone else with better accuracy. And then if she's an Ironblood secondary equipped, she fires to a secondary weapon. Good chance of firing it twice. So that's nice, and she can run, double DD guns, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's have some nice thighs too. Skin. Yeah, that is Rondo Rainbow's End. Like I said, farm D3. It is the best one to farm. You get some other ships from other places, but they're not fantastic. And the gear this time is not that great. I mean, if you need submarines here, then you can get some prints here. It does not upgrade into the good one, which is the bitter. It's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll have an event sometime that will give us those bitter prints, so it's easier to get, or the prerequisite bitter, sorry. Nothing too crazy. As for the shop, grab Seydlitz if you haven't gotten her otherwise. And cognitive arrays, cognitive chips, blueprints, parts if you need them, or if you need it. And if you're going to get these tech packs, I'd focus on getting the EU Union ones, and then probably the Royal Navy, Sakura. And I don't think there's too much good in Ironblood. But yeah, hope I kept this quick. 12 minutes, alright. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.